Dear students, welcome to virtual class of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai. This class is for Class 8 scholarship students. You will be getting a class related to intelligence test of scholarship. I am Sreekumar. Let me begin the class.
Dear students, we are entering into another unit of intelligence test. As I told in the beginning, the intelligence of a person or a student or anyone can be tested in various ways. The last 2-3 videos were regarding how to test intelligence of comprehension. That means ability to comprehend, ability to conclude by observing or by reading or by understanding what is given. Then apply it. Here we are having a new unit or new concept, what is named as classification. Classification is not a new term, but what is classification is also not a new term, because we will group things into different classes. Otherwise, we divide the different students into different classes. You are in class 8 and preparing for scholarship exam. So class is something that we say some similarity among a set of people or thing, we put it in a class. The same way, classification is also a method by which are you able to classify things, classify objects, classify words, then classify letters, classify numbers. Understood? So this way we can test the intelligence of a person, and I would say that everybody can classify, but who will classify correctly, who will classify quickly is considered to be little smart. So quickness will come by practice, but accuracy will come by studying the methods of classification, understanding the methods of classification, and understanding the scope of qualification at your age and stage. Because these kind of questions will be there in higher classes and in national level exam. This is a state level exam. So in that case, classification is a ability to find out similarity among certain object and one is dissimilar. So like that, classification plays a vital role in identifying the intelligence of a person. I will be giving you few examples, especially from previous year question papers. We cannot, there is no limit for questions and ideas. So whatever is used by our own examination body, or which is at Pune. So if we are using the same, naturally we will have a upper hand, I always think, or we will have a little bit more confidence because we know the question answers of previous years. Along with that, the next video you will be having more and more which are not asked because which can be asked this year. Okay, so this video will be mainly on what we say previous year question papers where questions on classifications have come. So here comes the first one. Blackboard, bag, notebook, gardener. This is a question which appeared in 2017. Blackboard, bag, notebook, gardener. And the answer is very clear. Why? Blackboard, bag, notebook are inanimate object. It doesn't have any life. Gardener kaise usme aayega? So we will mark the fourth one as the odd man out, or the fourth word does not show similarity like others. Okay, so it became easy for you. And this is a question which have come in 2017. That means this kind of question can come. Let us go ahead. Chaitra, Gudi Padwa. Ashwin, Dasera. Bhadrapada, Nag Panchami, Falgun, Holi Purnima. So here you are having two parts, month and festival, according to our national calendar, and they are the alternatives. You are asked to find out maybe something went wrong or something is wrong or some pair is wrong, I would say. And I don't expect that you will get a ready-made answer. This is a sample, and this is a question again came in 2018 in the question paper, where you need to have this kind of knowledge, like what are the different months and what are the festivals in each month, whether it is matching or not. Sometime it will be on metal, sometime it will be on some kind of what we say diseases, sometime it will be on electronic gadget, sometime it will be on great leaders. Anything can be asked in classification. That's why I said there is no limit. Even it can be Twitter, WhatsApp, YouTube and Facebook. अच्छा लगा ना? क्लासिफिकेशन में आपको क्वेश्चन आ गया. क्या क्वेश्चन आ गया? ट्विटर, व्हाट्सएप, यूट्यूब, फेसबुक, and asked to find out the answer. बाद में बताऊंगा. सोचो, Twitter, WhatsApp, YouTube, Facebook में which will be odd man out in the classification. You will have your own time in between, and you think about it. I will give the answer at last. Come on. So this case, when I checked with the Indian calendar, I checked means I really checked to find out, and I found that the answer 3 is the wrong one, which is talking about Nag Panchami, because Nag Panchami comes in the month of Shravan. So naturally this one is wrong here. This is not right. Either you can change any one of that. So Nag Panchami appears in the month of Shravan, not Bhadrapada. So if you think about fixing Nag Panchami as a festival, or if you visit Bhadrapada, you should find out the festival in the month of Bhadrapada. Anyway, third one is the odd man out in this. Going ahead, this is numbers. I told you anything can be asked, and you have to find out a way by which you can get the odd man out of these numbers given. The numbers are 3,436, 2,325, 7,164, 5,249. कुछ भी हो सकते हैं classification में. All are 4-digit numbers. You can think about, if you simply add them, you can find out whether all are having 3 are having similar sum, 1 is not having. मैंने वो try करके देखा, वो नहीं है. Then I thought that all are 3 are odd number, 1 is even number. That is also not applicable. Then I started thinking about divisibility, whether it is divisible by 2, 3, 4, like that. Then I came to the answer is connected with divisibility with 11. This is also previous year question paper. The divisibility of 11 sometimes worked. In some cases it happens, and sometimes squares and other things. So most of the time I have found that divisibility is very common, but even that did not work. मुझे तो लगा था तो divisibility का ही होगा. But ultimately it reached to a situation in my observation. Here is a 49, here is 64, here is 25, 36. Oh, there is a peculiarity. 36, 25, 64, 49 are squares. Oh. So when we saw the number 3,436, we read it as a single number. Now we have to split that into 2 parts. One part is of a square. Then what is the other part? This is 34 and 36. Is it like square का 2 minus किया? So ये 25 से 2 minus किया 23. हाँ, मुझे कुछ ठीक लगना शुरू किया. But here it is 64 minus 3, 49. Oh, उससे बड़ा है इधर, तो वो भी नहीं. Then I found some difference. This is 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, square is 25, 7 plus 1 is equal to 8, square is 64, 5 plus 2 is equal to 7, 7 square is 49, matlab 4 plus 3 is equal to 7 square. So this one, first one is odd. First one वो group में नहीं आता है. Either it should be to get 36, if this is for plus 3 ki jagah pe, if it is 3 plus 3, then it will work. But it is 3 plus 4 is given. So this one is odd. Anything like this can come in classification to find out the odd man. Here comes a new question. Again numbers 0.36, 0.009, 0.4 times 0, 81, 0.0004. Maybe because of the hangover of the previous question, this appears to be something like square, only 36, 9, 81, 4 are squares. Then the differences are here, there are zeros. So what can be done in this case? This is, let me see, this is 0.6 square. Is this 0.03 square? No. This is 0.009 square. Correct. 0.02 square. So accept this. These all are perfect squares. So that can be the answer. Again, a previous year question paper of 2017. Okay, let me go ahead. Here comes a new set of questions. 0.025, 0.0049, 0.0025, 0.000049. Oh, almost same type, and luckily we are in that mode, and I don't want to help you. I just ask you to pause the video and get the answer and in your mind and give the answer on the screen. When I give it, you can match it with it. What I would like to say you is that a square cannot have 3 digits, right? This cannot be the square of 25 is there, but there should be 2 0 if it is 0.05. If it is 5, it should be only 0.2. Here it is having even number of digits, even number of digits, even number of digits. That means the answer should go to the first one, which is odd, which is not similar to others. Again, a previous year question of 2018. Let me go ahead. Again, numbers. You are asked to find out the odd man out. These are not appearing like squares and all. This is something different. 12103795 8129 and 5831. You are asked to find out the odd man out. You can simply say one method of saying that one number is odd, one number is even, all others are odd numbers. You can say like that. Is it not? But you should check how it can be. Usually you will get the mark because one is odd and one is even and the others are odd. Is there any other way by which we can pick out the odd out of it? As you are in class 8. And I advise you always, there will be test of divisibility will be playing a vital role in most of this kind of questions. If you think about test of divisibility in this case, I checked with 2, 3, 5, then all such, and I reached to 11. I found that this is divisible by 11 because the difference of odd digits, like is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, and this one is equal to 2, 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. This is 9 plus 3 is equal to 12, 7 plus 5 is equal to 12, 12 minus 12 is equal to 0, 8 plus 2 is equal to 10, 1 minus 9, 1 plus 9 is equal to 10, 10 minus 10 is equal to 0. Here it is 5 plus 3 is equal to 8 and minus 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. The difference is minus 1. So this cannot be. This can be divided by 11. This can be divided by 11. This cannot be divided by 11. Hence the answer can be the last one. Little bit of higher level of thinking. But in a scholarship exam, sometimes it so happens that more than one answer will be right, and there can be more than one reason. This you don't have to write the reason because you don't have the provision to write the reason. You have only a little bit of space for rough work in your question paper. Your answer sheet doesn't have anything, but you will mark. Suppose if a student mark this, you will get mark. Why? Because we teachers and those who are examiners, those who are involved in checking the paper, they intimate them that even one is right because first number is a even number, others are odd numbers. Okay, let me go ahead. GS of DVC EUD KOL कुछ नहीं समझ में आएगा because very uncommon and unfamiliar English alphabet which cannot be read. GS of DVC EUD KOL question came in 2017. So you will find such questions in your paper also. Maybe that this kind of question is having a alphabet series A, B, C, D. Remember that can be used. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Correct? K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. If this series is given, and then naturally your question will be depending upon that you should take into consideration. And this is one such, because when I reached the question paper I found. So in that case the position of these letters are very important. This is 5, you know that. This is 10, this is 10th position, this is 15th position, this is 20th position, this is 25th position. In that case G is at 7th position. S is there, S is at a position of 19. This one is at 6th position. In the case of D again, here it is G. In the case of D the position is 4. And VE is at 22, and C is at 3rd position, and E is at 5th position, and U is at 21st position, and D is at 4th position. In the case of KOL, this is at 11th position, and O is at 15th position, and L is at 12th position. You can see that 6, 7, 3, 4, 4, 5, 12, 11 mismatch. Center number is not having any connection in that respect. So we will select KOL, the last one, as the odd in this. Another question which can be considered as a difficult question. The difficult question, easy question, average question is decided upon the time taken by you to answer it, not by you. The exam setter check that which question takes more time. This is one among that which may take time. You will come back to it again and will check it later if your time permits for any other kind of odd situation. But according to me, this is an odd situation where only in the case of KOL we are not having the series of 6, 7, 3, 4, 4, 5, and it should have been 11 on the other side. Let me go ahead. Again, a set of English alphabet: A, U, I, M, G, O, E, P. Odd man out. A, U, I, M, G, O, E, P. One simple method is that AU is having two vowels in that. A, E, I, O, U are the vowels. A, E, I, O, U. It is having two, this is having only one, this is having only one, this is only having one. One method of saying that first answer is one. ऐसा आपको आंसर दे सकते हैं. This is a question asked in 2018. What happened at that year? It was selected as EP. The reason for selecting EP was something different. If you add the serial numbers as in the previous case, because if it is given ABCD serial over here, you have to depend on that. F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now we'll add the numbers to it. If you add A is equal to 1 and U is equal to 21. Okay, I is equal to 5 plus 4, 9, and M is equal to, I'm adding this, M is equal to 10, 10 plus 13, and G is equal to 7, G is equal to 7, and O is equal to 15. And here it is E is equal to 5, P is equal to 5 plus 5, 10 plus 15, 16. So the total in all these cases 22, 22, 22, 21. So EP was selected because this series is given as at the top of the question. It was part of another question. So naturally you will have EP as your answer. But for a common simple argument, it can be said that A, U is both are vowels. In other cases, only single vowel are included. This is also clear. Here is another picture asked to find out which one is odd. I'm giving you time. You all do one thing. Keep all the umbrella in this form. Sab umbrella आप लोग खड़ा कर देंगे. Then you will come to know that which one is odd in that. Understood? Whenever such kind of picture question comes, you have to bring all those in the similar way. Keep it straight. Then you will come to know how the picture looks like and you will naturally reach to the answer. Hope that you could get the answer by this time. So when you keep all this like this, I am sure that you will look at this. Round on the right side, square on the left side. Right side, left side. इसको ऐसा घुमा के रखेगा तो ये right side, left side. But if you keep this will be having opposite way. So naturally you will mark the last one, fourth one as the answer. Correct? So these are something which is interesting. Chalo, we will go to the next one. Here comes another question, another set of figures. You will use the same common sense to keep it straight and observe. And I am not giving you time because you can pause the video and find out the answer. I think you pause now, find out the answer. For me, I will continue with the answer. The answer is, pause it if you don't want to get the answer from me. When I look over here, there is a Z over here. Correct? Here also Z over there. Z over there. But here it is ulta. However you rotate this, it will be opposite. So the answer must be the fourth one. Meanwhile, I am going to close this video because it is almost 20 minutes and you can have 2000 questions on this. Meanwhile, just for a fun, I had asked you whether Twitter, just for fun it was, WhatsApp, YouTube, or Facebook, which one is according to you not coming in the same class, and according to me, YouTube won't come. Twitter, we use Twitter for twittering. Twitter for twittering, where you are having the purpose of communication. कुछ दूसरे को बता दो, inform करो. WhatsApp same. Facebook also same. YouTube is YouTube, where you are giving a video presentation. Ultimately, that also serves something communication, but there is no one-to-one communication when YouTube concept came, and nowadays we have used live YouTube and many things. But as far as a question related to the social communication platform over internet is concerned, the social media of communication on the internet, first Twitter comes, WhatsApp comes, Facebook comes, YouTube won't come in that. Anyway, it was just a fun. What I was trying to tell you. Anything can be asked, like kabaddi, cricket, chess, trapstick. तीनों गेम है, दूसरा गेम नहीं है. Pumpkin, tomato, brinjal, fenugreek. All are vegetables which we eat, but there is a difference in the case of fenugreek. Correct? Mouse, CPU, CD, monitor. We remove CD because it is an external source for the computer. Mouse, CPU, CD, monitor. So like that we lose our common sense, otherwise we will use our intelligence to classify when things are given in front of us, just like chapati, bread, idly, dosa. आंसर नहीं बताऊंगा, खाने के बारे में क्या आंसर देना है. You find out after classification: chapati, bread, idli, dosa. I know that chapati is preferred and that is the answer, but you should know the reason. Thank you, my dear students. Intelligence test and classification as a method of our ability to classify is also a matter of intelligence that will be checked in when exam comes through paper, and I wish you should sharpen that part of your brain by practice, by practice, by practice. Practice will give you accuracy and speed. Both are required to prove yourself intelligent. Thank you.